Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Rebuild 3, Gangs of Deadsville. And I don't remember what was happening. I believe we're dealing with Mason Moon from, what's-her-face's, Loins? Dana? Yeah. We found Dana's kid. I've been doing more research, because, again, I have to do 3 parts to get, this event that's gonna happen in, I think the last town, and oh god, it's still so complicated. I feel like I might have missed an opportunity to get it already, or I don't know. I think this might actually be my last opportunity to get it, this or the next town, and I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go back to another town, but that will give time for my son to grow up. Speaking of my son, now this is going back several episodes, but so the marriage of the man and Stephanie Sunburn, I didn't realize happened in the footage that I lost, or I would have mentioned it. I just really thought it happened in an earlier episode. So crap. And another thing, I just realized that she's pregnant again. So that's an issue. But anyway, this experiment that I'm going to have to do eventually, well, maybe it'll allow my son to grow up at least. Who's now 2. That's good. Oh wait, is he? He's an actual, like, a person, huh? Who has him right now? I gave him to the pilot. Alright, see. It's all refreshing. Look at him! Look at him! He's like a little person who's, like, standing and not in a crib. So that's cool. That is the man's son. Little auto Sunburn. The man doesn't have a last name. He's just the man. So, this looks like a lot of horribleness down here. But yeah, forget all that stuff I was saying about, about that third part of the ending thing. I'm not going to do anything about this town. I'm definitely going to go back to a previous town, and I'm just going to have to try to get all the requirements, which, once again, I think I discussed it briefly, the requirements are completely insane. So, hopefully I'll be able to do them. I seriously don't know what she was going for when she decided to make these requirements to get this, special thing. And if it was just like this weird bonus thing, I would almost think like whatever, but for God's sakes, like it seems like it's kind of necessary. God, he's gonna die if I do that. Looks like there's an attack that's imminent. I don't know if any of this is a good idea that I'm thinking about. I'm just gonna... There's that attack that's imminent from this jerk. What is this? How much danger to Fort? 49? I can almost put anyone there then, couldn't I? Do I really care if the Last Judgement take a few of my things? I'd rather not lose this building. Yeah, so you go here. Unfortunately, rubble isn't the easiest place to defend, but what are you going to do? Alright, so everyone's going to scout a little bit. I feel like I need that. There's a Banshee, so that's wonderful. Alright, we got basic traps. I feel like I should read all of the science things at some point, but I just haven't gotten to any of that. Probably want... Oh, I don't even have improved scouting. The scouting's not all that useful, then. But whatever, everyone's back. That means I can add the man to the power of Alex Broski. You're not the man. I saw a hat, and I thought it was the man. And hopefully everyone will be safe there. And then maybe I'll go and see if the Last Judgment will stop being jerks. We've got a scavenger here. It'd be good if she could scavenge. And let's just put... I mean, Alex has a... Not Alex. Shoeless Ron Yu has a weapon. Maybe he can defend while we're taking out the zombie horde. The zombie horde is surely going to attack in a sec, so yeah. And that's the Banshee. Alright, so we're going to immediately abandon this square because they attacked. I don't care. And attack the Banshee to get it to stop screaming. And there's the Last Judgment, right on schedule. That's not good. Have Shoeless build a catapult. Yeah, let's do it. Excellent. He used his master builder skills to stop me. Now, I have very few soldiers and very few citizens, I'm seeing also. It seems to just be because I have very few citizens, and I haven't had a lot of opportunity to recruit them either. But I can get improved scouting. That'll hopefully reveal more people, and I can recruit all of them, because for God's sakes, I mean, how much food do I have? Well, not that much. To be fair, not tons, but, you know. I also need a cricket bat. It's very important that I find a cricket bat. I hope I find a cricket bat. I never found one in my last playthrough, but if I find it, oh boy. Ooh! Someone is going to compete in a competition. And the man won, and he won a bunch of building materials. That's pretty awesome. I would do a mass clearing, but, you know, there's not enough soldiers for that. Alright, but we've just killed the Banshee. And we got a sword. You guys all have... Well, you two different other weapons. Do you have a weapon? He has a sword already. Okay. Fair enough. She's making bullets for us. I don't know what anyone else has to do, so considering the builders have nothing else to do, I might as well have them scavenge, right? I mean, hell. Why not? I'm gonna clear out that zombie horde. You scout here, how's about? And you're an actual scavenger, so there. Alright, I think before I do anything major, I'm just gonna wait for the advanced scouting research to be done, and then we're gonna scout the crap out of this place and try to recruit more people, and then I'll try to get on with the storyline. Though I guess the storyline right now is just meeting with the Last Judgment in all likelihood. And we got a saw, you say? Alright. You get a saw. Excellent. And a poking stick? Under what circumstance is that a sword? But alright. These guys need stuff. Here, have, send over a builder. There we go. They don't need my materials. And, alright, excellent. Improved scouting, so you shore up this, actually. Reclaim. And, well, I'm really close to so many factions here. I guess, like, there's so many factions, like, this situation where the town is busted open wide, I mean, the factions are essentially creating a wall for me. So that's a thing, but okay. Do I wipe out these zombies also? I think I do. I could just send someone random to talk to the Last Judgment, couldn't I? Probably. I don't have any leaders, but what are you going to do about that? Let's do the zombie avoidance, that path, just so I can get base silence. That's a good thing to have. And I'm just going to send you to talk to the Last Judgment, because whatever. I just need someone. They don't necessarily need to be a crazy leader. They got there before I was able to do anything. I think that farm is gone. Yep. Well, we can just send someone to do something about it. Alright. I bumped into Mason Moon at the Last Judgment fort. He was hard to miss since he was in the middle of a fist fight with two other guys. I think they were his friends from earlier. Bebop and Rocksteady? Something like that? Bebop and Rocksteady were two of the goons from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, for people who aren't 30 years old. I think I'm going to wait and watch. I feel like I shouldn't get involved in this. Mason seemed to be holding his own, moving around between lunges so that neither of them could get behind him. A crowd gathered, and suddenly this smallish young woman came storming into the fray. "Enough, you idiots!" she shouted, brandishing a knife in their face. "Back off, or I'll cut your ugly mugs up so bad they'll think you're a zombie." Remarkably, they did walk away, eyeing her angrily. What was that all about? "It's my fault," the woman explained. "Mason's having trouble fitting in around here, so I told him the next time they pick on him to start a fight. It usually works for me." The girl's name is Erica, another young initiate to the Last Judgment gang. She and Mason had joined together a little over 6 months ago, but neither was making any friends. "The women aren't allowed to ride bikes," Erica explained. "They make us cook and clean the chapel all day. And I hate Bible study." Ask why they won't leave. Mason poked his finger at me. "Because the Last Judgment gang are way more badass than your group. We've got the power of righteousness on our side." Erica nodded in her agreement. "Plus, Father O'Grady saved our lives when he found us," she said more quietly. "Seems like there's no getting through to these two." And I just lost some faction respect. Wonder if I would have gained respect if I jumped in. Oh, well, I don't even have a hall, so... Alright, massive scouting needs to start now, just so that I can find people. Let's go here. You go here. Anyone who's not doing something, they're all scouting, they're all scavenging. I kind of want them to complete it since they're kind of heavy into it. You scout here. You were making bullets, but I think this will be good. And they can all scout once... Oh, I found a wrench. That's nice. They can all scout once they're done killing, which they are. So you scout here. Alex, scout here, just so I can uncover the darkness, even though it's within their base. I still want to see. There might be some areas I could recruit people in. Oh, God. Well, that's undefended. They're going to just get through. They took a chemistry set. Son of a... Not that I have anyone to use it on, but still. Dick move. Some pharmacist gangsters rolled up on the fort today, complete with bandanas, machine guns, and a dented lowrider covered in a disturbing amount of dried blood. Said they were doing deliveries of their signature bath salts, and they had a bunch left over. We're free to try some if we want. Let's ask what the drugs do. Tiff grinned a bit manically. It makes you feel crazy powerful, like you could lift a car or crush a zombie's skull in your bare fist. She mimed crushing a zombie's head with her hands. And you're totally not afraid, like, of anything. It's a serious trip. We give them to all of our soldiers before they go out on rounds. They can't get enough of the stuff. Sounds like it's addictive, but it'll give us a combat boost and make us happier. I'll take a few bath salts. I have a feeling these are another extremely dangerous object. Well, not another. I guess the other extremely dangerous object is religions where you worship zombies, was, I suppose, what I was thinking. I kind of want to buy this, too. But wait, are the bath salts free? Oh, God, they're giving the bath salts away for free. That's kind of dangerous. Whatever. Let's trade them some food, also. The pharmacist makes some potent stuff. These bath salts will help us overcome the fears that are often much more dangerous than the zombies themselves. We'll keep it in our armory with the ammo, and let our survivors use it as needed before they head into a fight. Hopefully people will use it responsibly and we won't see any side effects. Again, I don't know if that's wise, but I didn't really experiment with it in my first playthrough, and just like with the Church of the Chosen, I feel like I shouldn't do the safest thing. I should do the most interesting thing. And I'm assuming introducing a lot of ridiculous combat drugs into my city is more interesting than not doing it. I mean, I like the story of the man being like this good justice bat, like, you know, just always doing the right thing. But again, is that really the most interesting thing? Probably not. And how many zombies? Yeah, only 3. You can kill them yourself. Boom. Now I can capture this. Alright, alright, there are survivors spotted. I can start recruiting them. We're gonna recruit you first. Hopefully that'll work out. Our 2 soldiers gotta start killing, I guess. Let's check the factions. I could start on trying to get the Last Judgement to like me a bit, but I feel like that might be a waste of time. It's probably less of a waste of time to try and get the these guys to like me, so let's clear over here and start reclaiming some buildings. And you're gonna get in trouble. What about there? Alright, safe now. Because you got a buddy! And I don't know how defended that is. Malls are pretty defended. We lost the mall instantly. Great. Well, and it's filled with quite a few zombies, too. That's also unfortunate. Oh, well, mission canceled. Okay, this is the one where you get a soldier and another thing. I really just need more soldiers, though, so we're going to ask him to be a soldier. And he doesn't really want to be, but too bad. And Enzo gets a gun. And what is this? Oh, +3 scavenging. That's amazing. I was going to give it to him to increase his combat skill by 1, but I think instead I'm just going to give it to the White Witch. Oh, she already has a scavenger item, though. This one's better. Alright. It's better. I'm going to give it to her. So Emma can just keep on scavenging, even though I always forget to scavenge with people, just constantly and for always. And the man can try to kill this big zombie horde so we don't lose another place. Alex can try to clear the mall so we can get them all back. And we have quite a few building materials, don't we? Which means I think I'm going to have you make some zombie traps. Now, have I made zombie traps previously? No. Zombie traps would help quite a bit at this point, especially for here. I don't want to have to clear this place out. Good God. You guys should join us. The Dahlias are dumb, and they have dumb faces. And that hurt my relationship with the Dahlias a little bit, but pff, whatever. We got a scavenger. Very nice. You get the binoculars. And I have a toolbox? I've had a toolbox this entire time, huh? Here you go, Mr. I'm sure... Oh, he actually has things. That's surprising, I must say. Now you have an item, and I got that guy that I forced into being a soldier. Is there anything I can do to help you? Whoa, where did this come from? Officially Officially licensed Rambo First Blood. There you go. Now you can stab zombies in the neck with the best of them. And, yeah, I shouldn't just give this to people randomly. I'd love to give the chemistry set to her, but she is taking care of little Otto. So I should probably just have her keep it in. Now, how much food are we losing? Also, alright, he cleared out that farm. I want that farm. Good. That should do it. We'll be neutral again, but I'm still going to keep on recruiting. I believe there was another... Yes. And we're to the point where things are going a lot better as far as just having the amount of people that I need to do basic, crisis management. Oh, Last Judgement stowaways. I was in one of our storerooms, obsessively counting and recounting our food stocks, as I sometimes do when I can't sleep. I heard a noise and jumped up in time to catch Mason Moon and his friend Erica from the Last Judgement game trying to sneak up on me. They swear they didn't steal anything. They were just looking for a place to sleep. Erica got in some trouble with the Last Judgement, and now they're on the run. I'm going to ask them what happened. Apparently Erica has made good on her threat to cut the face off of any Last Judgement boy who touched her. A couple of them snuck into her room one night. Now one is missing an eye and the other is missing a nose. They'll kill me if I go back, she said. Father O'Grady would never take my side. That's not how things work here. I can't stay in Ursa Mega with the Last Judgement so close. I'm gonna offer to destroy the Last Judgement. Mason gaffed at this. Attack them? Have you seen the kind of firepower that they're packing? You guys want to stand a chance. It'd be like a lame dog attacking a herd of elephants. And you're the lame dog in this situation, in case you didn't know. I was getting ready to smack him upside the head when he added, although there is that pilgrimage to Angel Acres. They're heading off for the next... Although there is that pilgrimage to Angel Acres they're heading off to for the next week. Let's see, what is this pilgrimage? Mason explained that the Last Judgement leaders, along with their highest ranking and best armed priests, are heading to a rally in a place called Angel Acres. Father O'Grady was expecting some sort of miracle or message from God to appear there. If we attack or raid the Last Judgement now, we'll catch them when most of their defenders are away. We could take them down in one swoop. We have 1 week until they return. Maybe someone could help us? Erica suggested to try the Dahlias. They hate the Last Judgement gang anyway. If we let them know that the Last Judgement is going to be weaker soon, while their leaders are off on that religious rally or whatever, maybe they'll join us in the raid. Also, the Dahlias are pretty badass, Mason had to inject. You guys might learn a thing or two. If you knew the things that I've done, kid. But no need to brag. Oh, hello! I didn't know you were there. How about you go and preach at this church? Maybe I should just check to make sure you're not a skeptic. Oh, perfect. He is devout. I don't know for sure that being a skeptic makes you a worse preacher, but I would assume. Second of all, let's talk to the Dahlias. It's kind of imperative. Where is the man? Is he recruiting someone? Oh, by the way, here's my theory. He is recruiting someone. Here's my theory for this icon thing up top. We have never eaten people, but we might have to start now because I don't have a lot of food left. Oh, my theory for why that icon changed for my face is I might have, because it happened when I was reloading or loaded to a different town. Maybe I accidentally loaded one of my original saves where I had a different hero, and because of how wonky the save system is in this game, maybe it doesn't know who my main character is anymore, so it switched it to a generic icon. If that's the case, that's dumb and horrible, and I hope they changed it, because I liked it a lot better when the man's face was here, and I could just click on the man's face, and it gave you a constant reminder of who the main character was. Like, it was just cool for a few reasons. And now that's all done with. So, I don't know. I doubt there's any way to change it currently, but what are you going to do? Let's see. Oh, and... Oh, God. Alex seems to be hooked on those bath salts we've been getting from the pharmacist. We never noticed it before because he was such a high-functioning addict. Always showing up to work on time, almost obnoxiously cheery and energetic. But now that we've run out of the stuff, it's a different story. He's pale and shaky, jumping at the slightest sound. Terrible night terrors keep him from sleeping, and he can barely get out of bed in the morning. Well, I can't call the dealers, because apparently that requires respect. I could say go cold turkey, but I'm assuming the safest thing is to do 10 medical supplies. We pumped Alex full of strong painkillers, and although he's a bit woozy, he should be able to work in this state. A few days on those babies, and he'll forget he was ever hooked on bath salts. Getting him off the painkillers will be another hurdle for another day. Well, I hope no one else was really addicted to bath salts. Does that mean he got rid of the... Nope. Regular use of bath salts. So that gives you +1 defense. Maybe that's why he was able to freaking... What is this? Melee. Oh, melee. Maybe that's why he was able to kill that zombie horde. Like, I was actually really surprised that he was able to do that. Oh, he's a downer, this guy. You know, Enzo Buzzkill Williams. Complete downer. So I gotta keep him away from other people. Or he could decrease their happiness. We're gonna do Fort Silence to get less zombies around. And I should have some traps at this point. Alright, I set them up in these 4 blocks, and where the zombie is standing, you can't see because the zombie's standing there, but... that should be enough. I think I'm not going to waste time on guarding against the Last Judgement that heavily. And actually just send them after this horde, although you don't need to be there, do you? You could be doing other things, like turning this into another farm. Because I'm recruiting a whole bunch of people. We need more food. And again, I just keep on forgetting to do things with you guys. Alright, there we go. Her farming has improved it already. And you're building... What am I doing? Or all of my buildings really are whatever. Let's talk to the Dahlias. All of my builders are completely busy. Which, jeez. Nell McChung was in a good mood when I met her today, humming while she came down the stairs to greet me. We spoke in an expansive, blindingly white foyer of the mansion that served as the Dahlias' HQ. I guess everyone could live in a place like this if we wanted to now, but who has the energy to clean this thing? Let's say, ask if they want to attack the Last Judgement. She smiled wide when I suggested we team up against the Last Judgement gang. Yes, she agreed. It's finally time we dealt with that element. Does she have arms? I'm not sure she has arms. I just noticed. Does she have a lack of arms? She might. We moved to the living room and unfolded a map of Ursa Mega into the coffee table. She suggested an aggressive, simultaneous attack against as many points as possible. When I suggested she'd be spreading her forces too thin, she laughed. You haven't seen my girls at work. Just make sure that you attack where the Last Judgement leaders are still away, and we'll be there. Alright, we need a proper city hall government before we can form a relationship with the Dahlias. I can't believe I don't have that yet, but I guess I can believe it. So maybe we should still implement Project Give Dahlias buildings randomly. But, alright, I very soon need to start this attack. You know, an attack like this. Because they're certainly attacking me. Let our defenders handle it. Good. I thought about stealing a weapon, but that would be really crappy to lose Alex. Alright, as soon as that... Yeah, alright, it's done. I was going to say, as soon as that's done, I'm going to attack. I'm not going to capture that point that they just cleared, because I just need it to not be filled with zombies. Admittedly, I didn't really have enough traps to completely effectively protect me, but... Who's the weakest soldier? You. Defend, please? That's enough. Alright, and he's about to build there. Good. Might as well set you up to... scavenge. I can't believe the Dahlias are thinking about raiding me. What jerkwads. You go away. You stop being orange. Okay, so... do we attack now? Is this the time? Let's attack now. I think it's the time. Attack! Yeah, whatever. You can be mad, bro. Maybe you shouldn't have raided me so much. Stack them high. Stack them high. I wish we had the bath salts still. That probably would have helped. Oh, now we can build a city hall. Well, that's happening. I suppose, is Shoeless available? He is. Let's build it over this park right here. Once a park, shall now be the city capital. Our mutual enemy. The Dahlias had nearly finished the job by the time we had got there. I guess they started early to make sure that they had the glory, and or the territory. Father O'Grady was away as promised, and the few guards left at home were badly armed. When it was clear that they were losing, the last offenders jumped on their motorcycles and took off. Mason and Erica cheered and high-fived at this. Invite the couple to stay. No, we're not a couple. Mason almost blushed. We're a team. The two of us. Where I go, she goes. But I'm not really into girls like that, you know. They both seemed more interested in joining the Dahlias after watching them kick ass all day. No offense, said Mason. But they really know what they're doing over there. Looks like the Dahlias got the territory and the spoils. But at least they agreed to ally with us. Okay. Awesome. The last time I played this, and I have to say, I have no idea what I did different, but that did not happen. Mason actually joined me that time, and I could have taken him with me. I was actually hoping to maybe take him with me. I don't know which of my main... Oh, actually, I guess I would have left... I guess I would have left Alex because he's a warrior, if I remember correctly. But then we would have had the weird awkwardness of me not taking the girl that he said that he was always with. But yeah, no, that's good. So Mason Moon is safe. That's the important thing. My duty to Diane has been completed. So that's excellent. I think that was the storyline of this town, was the whole thing with Mason. And so 2 factions have been taken care of. The Last Judgement is dead, and these guys are now allied with me. So I suppose the only thing left is to ally with the remaining 2 factions. So that means building all the way over there, huh? Eeh. I think since the danger has passed, we're going to take back the kid. Because I feel like I should now call him. Alright, the kid is mine. And the caretaker, Meg. I should have her concentrate more on science. Boom. Alright. So now she'll be able to make the traps faster, and we'll be able to reclaim things faster. That's pretty much that, right? Yeah. I haven't even built a city hall. Alright, the city hall's being built. But in the meantime... Alright. The pharmacists are all the way down there, huh? I guess I'll just talk to them. See if I can get them to, you know, do things. Here's your expert building advice. Excellent. That's exactly what I need. A real downer. We were guarding the fort today at the bar, and out of nowhere, Buzzkill suddenly sat down and refused to work. He said he was feeling down. I tried to tell him that we all feel like that, and you gotta just keep on going. But he just kept on saying, what's the point? Why bother? We'll probably be dead tomorrow. Until I just gave up and sat there beside him. I don't know, maybe he's right. Great, well now he's depressing Alex Broski. Oh my god, okay. On fanaticism. I've got to hand it to those Last Judgement. They sure are passionate about what they believe in. Though I'm not sure it's healthy for a young guy like Mason Moon to get caught up in their world. They could probably teach him something about commitment to a cause. What have I learned from the Last Judgement? I've learned that might makes right. The strong thrive, and the weak don't survive. You can have all the intelligence, honor, and wealth in the world, but if you can't defend yourself, you'll be left with nothing. The Last Judgement gang know that power, and aggression are connected. Sometimes you just have to bust caps in a few asses before people will take you seriously. It's an important lesson, and I'm glad that I've learned it. I have now gained the gang member perk. Very good perk. So 2 things. 1, I won't get depressed when people die. Also, can I even gain any more perks? I feel like I'm maxed. I don't know. I won't get depressed when people die, and I believe I'm better at fighting now also, so let me see. Yeah, plus defense and no happiness lost from death or injury. I would say a better perk, if you're going to take a battle perk, I'd say a better one is police officer, because that gives you plus defense, and you can use firearms better. But, you know, gang member's okay, I suppose. And am I maxed? I feel like I might be maxed as far as my defense. Hard to say, to be honest, but I certainly might be. I might have gotten all the natural I can get. But I could still get the police officer perk if I went back to that town with the St. Michael's boys. But I don't know if I really... Oh, that's right, I can't talk to them yet. What am I talking about? That being said, I just gained a +1 faction with them, so that's cool. But +1 faction? Yeah, that's what I meant to say, sure. Why not? It's going to be a little bit of a long road. I should probably just end the episode. Yeah, I'll capture a little bit more and end the episode. Let's go with trading and prospering. I choose the policies. Some shared, some private. Hardest workers. Kick criminals out of the fort. Help anyone who needs it. And I shall be King the Man. Alright. I don't know if I picked that combination before. I don't remember getting king. So, I can't talk to them? Yeah, I can't talk to them because I just talked to them. Let's talk to the elite crew. And yeah, this is just maintenance at this point. Actually, I have a fair amount of soldiers. Which means it's time to start kicking some ass. Oh, jeez, it's an ammunition thing. I'm gonna bet 10 ammunition on the jackpad. Nope. The jackpot's usually a cool weapon. Or, I don't know, I think I got a cat before. Let's talk with Dara. We're gonna give you some building materials. I actually don't have too many building materials, so good thing the man won. Because it wouldn't have been good. Alright, and she's... I'm so low on building materials, I need to stop that. I always do that, I'm telling you. I just forget that I'm using traps everywhere. I have 8 traps. Gonna place those. Alright, so I place traps all around my base. So that's good. Mainly, I'm placing them so that they're going towards the pharmacist, so I can do the old give them back things. I'm so sorry I didn't consult with you drug dealers before making my government. I should probably help him out a little bit. He was in a little bit of danger there. And... yeah, so I just want to capture forward, I suppose. So... we'll have you capture over here. Good. And I guess that's I don't really have that much more to do I? So I'm gonna end the episode. Ooh, there we go. That should make it easier for me to just live. And once I ally with them, we are out of here. And that should be very nice. Boom. Dead. Capture this, please. I might do some off-screen... well, I'm probably going to do some off-screen, like, capturing of stuff. Just so that, you know, we can move along. Blow up this building. Probably get lots of materials from a gigantic building, except I think you get the same amount if you blow up a field. Alright, I'm CrossKnights, and I'll see you guys next time, where we'll move on, I believe, to Hope. Later.